Hello, my name's Amon Tobin, and this is my studio. As you can probably tell from the amount of acoustic panels going on in here, that this was a difficult room to treat. The dimensions were problematic to begin with, so it was a little festival of standing waves and unwanted reflections that were a challenge to overcome, and are still a challenge now. But I think it would be a bit of a shame to let that kind of thing get in the way of making music in a place. This idea that everything has to be just so in order for you to create is, I think, a little bit of a procrastination strategy. One of those unconscious strategies to stop you getting on with what you might feel like you should be getting on with. I, for one, am for getting a place as good as it can be, but much more important that I feel good in the place. Once I feel good in a place, I can stay there indefinitely without really feeling like time's gone by, and that's how I feel in here. Even though, yeah, it has its issues. Another reason I feel perfectly comfortable in an imperfect space is because I came up in imperfect spaces. It's taken me about 20 years to achieve this level of imperfection. I started off with a cassette deck and graduated to, I think it was an SK1 Casio, and moved from that to an Akai SO1. So very crude tools, to say the least. Not to mention the Amstrad Studio 100, which was my first multi-track, and that thing was crazy. It was like a hunk of plastic with drawn-on LEDs. It was just complete garbage. So I made my first records on those things, and that's why they sounded terrible. Actually, I think they sounded all right. But the point I'm trying to make is that you really don't need all this shit. But if you are lucky enough to get hold of any of it, and I've been lucky enough to get hold of some of it, then they don't become the objective. At whatever level you're at, they're always just the facilitators to the thing that you really do.